Just doing a real quick video here about turmeric and ginger. This is the turmeric plants, and they're in a wicker bed, and they're in there because it takes anywhere between 6 to 9 months for them to grow. Closer to the 9, that's my little kitten saying I want to come out. Now you can see nice firm stalks. The turmeric's all in the tubers underneath here. The turmeric needs at least 30 centimetres, the ginger 10 in the ground, so they do have that in the wicker bed, just. So it's pretty cool. They get a lot of morning sun. Well, it's been 9 months and my turmeric is ready to harvest, and this is how we know that it's ready to harvest. It has started to bend over because that was nice and tall. It was actually taller than me, and it has started to bend over and it has started to go more yellow. How awesome is that in the wicking bed? Hey, this is all of the turmeric. So we've got the root part here and the stems and the leaves, and as you can see, turning yellow. It's perfect time to be harvesting. And this is the turmeric. So I've just been trying to pull it up and dig it up, and good score on this one. And this is awesome to just eat raw. So you know how when you have your turmeric powder, what they've done is they've got this, they've blended it and grinded it all up, and then have dried it out. And yes, when you add some water to it, it will stain your hands. And so will this stuff. If I crack it open and start rubbing it on my clothes or on my bench, it will also start to stain like that, like the powder as well. The harvested turmeric plant. So we have our leaves, and these are all dead and yellow. But while it's growing over that 9-month period, you can actually use the turmeric leaf, which is awesome. Then you have the stem coming down. These are the rhizomes. These are what we plant when we're wanting to actually grow a plant, but these are also the parts that get dried up and ground up into the powder that we will use. You can also use these fresh or grated and frozen, and so many options. You have the root structure where it's absorbing all of the nutrients. Now, these are a type of advantageous roots or nodules, called nodulous roots, right at the tip there. Some people think that it's also part of the rhizome. It's not. It is a different thing. It's part of the plant structure and the roots. They don't know exactly what it's for, but they've taken a few guesses as to what it is. One, to help stability of the plant, being buried right down, sort of like a bit of an anchor for the plant, which, sounds good. Why can't things have dual purposes? Another thought is that if there's inconsistent fertilization of the plant itself, that when there's good, a lot of extra fertilizer, that the plant will actually store it in these root nodules. And as needed, if there's not enough, on a weekly basis, then it uses it kind of like the fat cells in our body. So I think that it could be a combination of two. It doesn't change color. So when we open it up, you can see that they're white. You can eat them, very starchy. There's no real flavor to it though, but doesn't mean it's not nutritious and it can't help us, but it's not going to hurt you. So kind of like a bit of a potato in a way, I guess. But yeah, these are the rhizomes that we normally want and that we will plant out. And this is a different type of turmeric. This is actually a black turmeric plant, which is not edible. But same concept as all of the other types of turmeric, except, we use it for medicinal reasons. So pretty cool.